make my video. I just got a let's see here. What do you call that? An icon or something. I don't know if you see anything from me. Nope. I just have one of those person things in the middle, and that's it. And it says live. Let me see if you're coming across video on the voice. Talk.
There. Now it's on.
I got you. Yeah. Now you're coming up. Okay. Let me just shut that off though, so we don't get double crap.
It says I'm presenting my screen.
Let's see what we have in my options. Chat, screen share, showcase.
So you can't see my.
I see your thing. Yeah, you got your three different things up and running.
Good.
That's good. Yeah.
All right.
But you don't see me.
I'm not supposed to see you.
Oh.
So,
all right. There we go.
I love this. I've been messing with it. Last, I think a little bit this morning I did again, and then last, when I had time, Friday night and Saturday morning. But I absolutely love it. So here, I pop this out. That's a little wide. Get that back. Custom watch lists you can pop out if you want to see the news on the stock that you have on your screen. It's all right here. Get rid of that. My watch lists actually also go with my scans. So if I want to look at my scans, I have some scanners set up. Over 15%, 3 million. It populates, and then here's my ETF watch list up here. But if I want to look at something, obviously I just click on it, and it pops on the screen. And then close that. Oh, is there anything else over here? There's some more widgets you can put over here. Oh, what's the quick chart? Why is that not? There we go. You could do a quick chart, so you can have, like, if I link this up to there while I'm watching stuff on here. I can have another little chart down here if I wanted to, and have that going. So then we go out of there. It's pretty user friendly as far as the
yeah. That's pretty neat.
How to set it up. I looked up a couple things just because it didn't jump out at me, but like I can right click this and maximize it. Right click, restore cells. Let's do this one. Maximize. Here's what's the cool thing. So if I want to look at, let's say, open for this section, I click, hold it, and drag, and it blows it up. It's that quick. Double click and it goes back. This is pretty cool. And then if I want to, this is really cool too, buy custom with OCO brackets. So I can, let's say I want to buy 100 shares at 50.13. I want to sell my limit. I can change this to only sell 50 shares at 51.13, and then all of them for the stop loss. That's really cool, I think. And then when you send it, it puts it up on your screen, and like I said, you can click and drag. Like if my limit order was set for 51.13, I wanted to drag it up because it was climbing real quick. I click and drag it up and click confirm, and it redoes the order, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Get rid of that. And then if I want my level 2 on my chart, just hit the level 2 over here on the side, and it pops it out on my screen. So I can see all the orders coming through. And then I would just drag this down so I can see all my shit yet. But I put my MACD and my The only thing that was weird is the volume was a little weird. So if I go up to
And
my
that's the volume in the bars in the black.
yeah. So the volume, you can't delete this for some reason. It's weird. This is what I had to look up was the way around this. So this tray, so to speak, will not go away.
Can you move the tray to the bottom?
And it's always right here. So I guess I could have just left it and then put my average volume in there, but then I think it messed something up. Anyway, you can overlay the volume onto the price chart, but it gets crazy with the volume bars. Like they go way up into the price, the price candles, and you can't see them. So that's why they said, maybe you can overlay it and change the color to match the background, so to speak, which it was matched until I just looked at it now. But that was the only kind of quirky thing. So I have it down here instead, rather than up here, because if you change it to just like a blue.
Well, if you right click on that right now.
On the volume?
Right click on it. And style drawings.
The only thing I need to see is if I can shrink it down. That's what I have to look at next. If I can do that, then I'll throw it back in the price chart. But right now it takes, here, let me pull up a stock that it overtakes the chart on. For cells. Helps to link my things up, right? There we go. Pop this out. So, see how high these things go?
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. It heads up to the actual barcode area, the bars area.
If you're in here, see they're going up to.
Hi, Callie.
Hi. Jackie's over here too.
Oh, hi, Jackie.
Dad says hi. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Yeah.
I think I like the. There's a bunch of other stuff like you can just click trade. I set up some hotkeys to where I can cancel a buy order real quick.
The only problem I have with hotkeys is you got to remember what the hell they are.
Yeah, I know. That's have to write them down. Really
I have hotkeys in like 3 different programs. I got them in Excel. I got them in Snagit. I got them in another thing, and I look at them and I go, I can't remember what they are.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to write down. The only thing I really care about is canceling a buy order. If I put in a buy and then the price starts climbing up, and I'm like, all right, I'm not even going to buy it right now. I just need to cancel it.
Yeah. If you get a chance on one of your screens, well, you got one here right now. See that your center one?
Yeah.
What is that? A 2-hour report or something?
It's 2-minute chart.
2-minute report. Yeah. If you look at when you have your is that two SMAs in the middle there, the blue and the yellow?
Yeah. The blue is the middle Bollinger, which is like a 20 SMA.
Yeah. But you can do it if you want to make it easier to read. Make your top one in the middle there green, and the one below it, the blue one, red. And that way, if you look at it, when it takes a dip to the right and starts going down, your green will be above, your red will be above your green then. And that's the way I remember things like that. It's just color coordinated that way. And it'll always be that way as you go along.
Yeah.
But and this one does it too. Whatever you have your date set for in there.
Check this out too. This is pretty cool. So the drawing tools.
Was that a finger in the middle one on top? And a selection? Looked like a finger.
It was.
No, when you select, when you're just doing your selections on the right there, the drop down. Oh.
So watch. So if I go here, let's say I want to see how much it is. I drag this up. It tells me it's 58% higher to this price
Oh,
point.
okay. Yeah,
It's really cool.
yeah. But if you notice where those where your Bollinger bands start coming together
Hmm.
in the middle one, your your two SMAs crisscross at that point
Yeah.
into a thing. That's what I was looking at when I use a 7-day and the 18-day. They're like right there, and it's like, well, that confirms the to me that confirms the buy or the sell when they're both doing that. There's been a couple that I've seen where the SMA and the EMA that I use did not hit that point, and the Bollingers it went the other way then. So it's got to be a combination of both in order for it to do that, is from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
And then along with the SAR underneath it, the
I
one
was
I had
looking
is,
at like trying to get into like in the morning when these things,
I usually do a 1 hour chart in the morning.
here's the open.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to get in after it crossed over
Yeah.
the
If
EMA
you
and
follow the
SMA.
two, yeah, right. Right at that point. And then the Bollingers are starting to spread apart at that point too.
Which is what I was trying to do on, I think, Friday on this one stock, and I kept
Mhm.
watching it, and I think actually it was this one. I'm almost positive it was this one because this one went up like.
Yeah, there's no way I'd even do anything at that end of the thing.
But let's go. Let me see. HV, wait. 1 day. Here we go. I was watching it, and I was probably like right here
Mm-hmm.
watching it. It came down. I'm like, all right, if it goes down to like 299 or like right about 3, I'll get in because I know it probably won't go below 3 because that's a hard, like, what you call it, hard number, and people, won't let it drop past that if it's going to be truly uptrending. And then it bursted up. I'm like, shit. So then I'm watching it here, and it's going, and it drops down. I was just about to buy in, and I'm like, I was so close, and then shot up. Like, and then I'm like, no, I'm not getting in.
If you don't have that many stocks that you're buying at that point, if you're still testing it and stuff like that, if you go along and you look at where all these things are crisscrossing and the Bollingers are spreading apart,
Mhm.
just leaving 100 shares in there just to watch to see what it does. If you look at most of these cases where you're following here, you're going to be in the green.
Oh yeah. Oh, totally. Because that's why I like this, the way I can set up an order in here.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's what I want to do. I was going to have to in Schwab when I have to trade. I'm going to have to not put a limit in for my exit. Just put a stop limit in, and then go back in and put another order in and say sell half my shares at, for $3.96 or $4, whatever it is. I'm gonna say like probably whatever stock it is.
Well, you can do that with option with when you click on the bracket.
Yeah.
You can break it down to a second one too in it. I think in Schwab. This has been a long time since I did that.
I didn't see that in there. I mean, I haven't. Then when I do the brackets, unless there's a conditional or something like that,
Yeah,
I have.
conditional it was. It was a conditional. Yeah, that's where it was at, under conditional. But I did it for a while, many years ago, and I thought, no, I'm getting
So
lost in this.
what I'm going to do is, let's say I want to make 10% on this.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sell half my shares at 10%, let the other half just go, and just keep raising my stop loss up.
Yeah,
And then
you can use that stop loss where it keeps bringing it up as you go along. You just set the percentage or something like that, if I remember right.
maybe a trailing stop, but
Yeah, trailing stop. That's it.
yeah.
You set the percentage below whatever it is.
Yeah.
But the problem with the trailing stop, right where you get your pointer at right now,
Yeah.
in most cases you're gonna get knocked out right when it comes down to that, where it drops down again to that point on the trailing stops. Yeah.
If it breaks, like here, it broke the EMA, I would probably, I probably would get out on the next one. Well, on this one probably.
So you want to be really interesting if you could figure it out or have them figure it out.
But
if you look at what you were just looking at, all those things now, if you look at the red, the first red big bar in the middle,
there,
all right, yeah. Now, if you take that and you take all these other red bars and you add them up and you take the average of them all, like on a previous section like this, what is the average amount of a drop in the price? And then you could probably set.
that's significant. That's 412 to, I should just click over the bar. 412 on the high and 380 on the low. 376.
If they were all consistently about the same size, it'd probably work out a lot better. But this one has too many larger drop in prices.
This is where the stochastic will come in handy too, trying to figure out.
Yeah, right.
Right here, where I was looking at,
Mm-hmm.
I can see. I'm like, all right, this thing.
Your MACD is right in line with that too.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
See, the way I did the MACD with that is your blue line to get on a MACD, and that I made that red or as green, and then the one on top. That way, I know instantly just by looking at them, it's either going above or below it. It stands out. Now, I've done all my screens that way. I mean, it's just my brain power is bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I like this. I'm happy I opened this account.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Too much for me to learn.
Well, learning.
I couldn't even get a cell phone to work right for me. I was just like lost. So, all right, yeah, let's keep me informed on this.
So this is, you pick your time frames.
Mm-hmm.
So if I wanted one, this is 1 minute chart. You got 5, 15, 30. I added a 2 minute chart on here. And then if I wanted to look at, it's a 2 minute 1 day. I want to look at multiple days. I just go to time frame and select how many days I want to see. And then it loads them up. And I can scroll back.
That's a lot of data.
Yeah. No, I need to go get it. I'll just probably get it tomorrow. I don't need it tonight anyway. Get my calendar going up at work.
I'm losing you.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yeah.
We'll see if I can scrounge up a VGA cable at work tomorrow. Actually, man, I know I have it somewhere. I just can't figure out where I do it. I haven't used it in so long.
Also, those aren't ATMI, they're VGAs.
Well, I only have one HDMI.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The other one's a VGA.
Okay.
So I'll look it up that way. And actually, I have another docking station at work for this computer. I'm going to bring it home and hook that up as well. I had both this and Schwab running at the same time.
Yeah.
And after a while, Thinkorswim said a pop-up came up and said, "You're out of memory." Like, okay.
Is that on Kelly's old machine?
No, it's on my work laptop.
On your work laptop? Oh, okay. How much memory does that have? 8?
Probably.
Probably, yeah. I just noticed that since I got what do you call it, Office Pro on here. In the old Excel, it would only go up to like 2.4 or 3,000 or 3 meg of memory it would use.
Mm-hmm.
And I loaded up 3 of my things and it jumped up to like 7. So I know it's the upper limits have been increased on it.
Gotcha.
Which is nice.
Yeah, 8 gigs.
Yeah. Well, you should see if that memory in that thing is the same as the one in Kelly's. And you go out and just buy one, another 8 gig and put it in there. And then when you got to get rid of the one at work, you take it out and put it in Kelly's.
Yeah. I don't need it.
Okay.
I guess I would if I was going to use
Run
both
both of them, yeah. So, all righty. I'll let you go. Very nice. You have to let me know how it improves your trading.